What is a basic financial plan? Hi, I'm Scott Hamilton, certified financial planner, fee-only fiduciary, and I help people retire. We have offices in Austin and Houston. So, what is a basic financial plan? It's simply a plan for your money. Most people spend more time planning their vacations than they do planning for retirement. With a few simple steps, we can help you on your journey to having a basic financial plan. The first is a budget. I know it's a nasty word. Nobody wants to hear budget. Nobody wants to do it. But if you want to ever manage anything, you have to be able to measure it. So you need to answer the question of what's my annual spend? What's my annual income? What's my savings rate? How much am I going to spend on a monthly basis or a yearly basis? All key components. And there's lots of tools online that'll help you do this very, very easily. So you need to have an emergency budget. Also, from an emergency fund. Everybody needs an emergency fund. You can have between 3 months of living expenses in it up to 2 years. If you're a young married couple expecting maybe a new house, maybe one stable job, one commission, you might ought to scale upwards out maybe to maybe a year of cash, maybe 2 years. Depending on, everybody's different. In between 3 years and 2 years. 3 months and 2 years. So cash should be optimized. What do I mean by that? So if you're saving your emergency fund, you might as well be earning interest on it. There's a lot of online money market accounts out there. They pay a high rate of interest and there's no cost. FDIC insured, Marcus, Ally, there's others. But just make sure you're getting paid for your money. And that accounts for your checking and savings account as well. You might as well be getting paid for it. How much should you save? Well, as a general rule of thumb, not for everybody, but in between 10-20% is a good starting spot. 10 at the floor and maybe target 20, especially if you'd like to retire early. How do you accomplish this? Well, pay yourself first. Automatic savings plans, very key. You can set up a direct draft, so you're contributing every month to an after-tax, or maybe it's through work to your 401k or to an IRA. Automated if possible. It removes human friction. Okay. Avoid debt, another key component. However, I will say mortgages is a type of good debt. This is debatable, but in general, I go with the philosophy of avoid debt except for mortgage debt. If you happen to be in a credit card debt problem, treat that as an emergency. Drop everything, eliminate the house, the car, the apartment, consolidate, reduce, whatever it takes to get out of the debt spiral situation. I do pro bonos on Thursdays. I've seen so many horrible situations. Absolutely want to avoid a debt spiral. And if you're the person that is subject to overspending with a credit card, literally put your credit card in ice. Put it in a block of water and freeze it. That's on ice. Maybe will help you. Once the above is done, then we can move on to investing. Anyway, thanks for taking the time to watch. Please like and subscribe. Go to our website, hamiltonfinancialplanning.com, and check out our next video on investing. Thank you for watching.